welcome back to my channel. So for today's vlog, I will be sharing with you guys a home decor DIY. So I decided to decorate my dining room, and I have a big wall. It's really tall and it's empty, and I'm tired of seeing it empty. So I really need something big and bold, because when you walk into my house, that's the first thing you see when you walk. So I finally came up with an idea. I went over to my daughter's godmother's house, and she had a DIY that she had done herself, and she used one of these. She said she no longer wanted, so when you flip this, you'll see that the wooden frame has a space in here, and she had recycled it, and she had put flowers inside of it, and she just glued the flowers in there, and it looked really cute, and she set it aside next to her daughter's initial. So I just thought that was really cute, really it looked fun and very decorative. So when I got home, I started thinking about, something I can do for my dining room. But when you walk into my house, I want our last name displayed. So I had a really cute idea. When I went to Hobby Lobby, I ended up finding some letters that look like this. And I thought they were really cute because you can turn them around and you can do the same thing for this. You can actually place flowers in here, or you can just do your own DIY. These are the smaller size letters. These are only $9.99, but if you wait, they always come up on sale for 50% off. If you can wait to get on 50% off, it's great, because this little ones, you can get them for $5 instead of $10. But I actually ended up getting the bigger size, which I'll show you guys in a bit. I want to say they're about 2 feet long and about 1 foot wide. But I ended up using those letters, and I wanted to get our last name. So I bought all the letters of our last name, which is Vargas, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I did with that. So for this project, I ended up using this wallpaper, which turned out to be perfect for my project. I ordered this on Amazon, and I'll show you guys in a bit exactly which one I ordered. And then I also ended up using these type of flowers. I actually got these on an app called OfferUp, and I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that, but it's just an app. It's like pretty much like going to a yard sale, because it's people recycling things or selling things on OfferUp that they use but they no longer need. And so for my daughter's garden theme birthday party, I ended up buying these off of a lady. So many of these left over from her party, and I do have some display around the house because I love these flowers. They are so beautiful, but I don't have use for the rest. But I decided that for this project, I'm going to use these flowers. And then I also have these leaf vines left over from her garden theme party, which I don't think I will use anytime soon. So I decided to add some of these also to my project. And like I said, if you buy these letters, you can use these type of letters, or you can use the bigger ones, whatever is your preference. The material that I use includes the glue for the glue gun, the glue, scissors, a pencil or pen to trace, the wallpaper, any choice of artificial flowers that you would like. And I ended up using these because I had them laying around, and it's the leaf vines. And then any type of artificial flowers of your preference and color. So those are the things that you will be needing. And like I said, you can either use letters, or you can use little boxes that look like little shadow boxes like this, and use the back of them. If they're just laying around in your house and you no longer find use for them, you can use these for those projects as well. So like this one, I don't think I'll be using it anymore, and that's why I brought out my little tiny flowers. And I think I'm going to set this up and probably just put a few in there, cut the rest of these off, and then just stand it somewhere by the entrance of my house, and I think it'll also look cute. I ended up filming my project before I filmed this video, so I can actually show you guys one of the letters that I finished, and this is what I'm talking about. It is about 2 feet long. This is the letter V for Vargas, and this is one of my DIYs that I completed while doing our last name. And let me show you guys that process. So here's the process of how I completed my project. I hope you enjoy. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby, and I thought that it would be a great idea to do the same thing, but At first I just liked the letters, and I was thinking I was gonna just glue something to the outside of them, and some people can do that also. Maybe pictures, you could just get an initial for your daughter's room, your son's room, and then maybe just glue some pictures on the top. But what I liked about it was that they also have the back side like this. So yeah, so I ended up getting these letters, and I ended up getting all the letters for our last name, which is Vargas. And so I thought it would be a cute idea. These are $29.99 at Hobby Lobby, and they're the bigger letters, but I got them on sale and I got them 50% off. It ended up costing me half the price, which was $15 instead of $30. So I got each letter for $15, but I think as big as they are and how beautiful they are, you can use them this way, you can use them for DIYs like I'm going to do. And so I thought it was a great price, and I ended up finding all the letters that I needed for Vargas. And so today, that's what I wanted to show you guys, how I'm going to decorate our last name and put it up on the wall using these big letters. I always use the letters and just flip them over if I don't like it, but I just want to see how this turns out, and I'll show you guys the process. So for my letters, I ended up buying this roll of leaves, and this is what I'm going to put inside on the bottom prior to me putting in the flowers. What I do first, I cut out the letter. I cut out the letter from the wallpaper after I trace it, and then I place it and stick it onto here. What's nice about this wallpaper is that it has a sticky side, so you're just able to peel it off like a sticker. And now I'm gonna place it on top of the letter. After putting in what I wanted, I noticed that I'm missing a few pieces, like right here and right here. This pattern, it's perfect because when I layer it one piece on top of the other to cover up these little edges, you won't even notice because it's a leaf pattern. Well, the reason why I chose a leaf pattern is because I'm going to add the flowers over it, so I know it's, you know, it's not going to, you're not going to be able to tell if I overlap the wallpaper. So if you have a different pattern, I'm not sure how that would work, but for this project with this paper, it works out perfect. I'm just gonna go ahead and add the little pieces here to make it look a little bit more pleasing. But this is how it's coming out so far. I'm gonna use one of these and I'm gonna start placing my flowers inside. And for that, I'm going to use my glue gun. A good tip for when doing this project is to place your flowers where you think you would want them before you start gluing anything, because then you can actually see how it would look prior to you sticking them on and then having to take them off, and now you have to redo the bottom because you ripped it, or because now you don't like how the flower looks. Once you place them down and you see all the flowers set out, and if you like how it looks, then you can start using your little glue gun and start sticking them all around. But I'm gonna use these blue ones also because these are the colors that I have around my house, and this is what matches the theme of what I have going on. But you can use whatever flowers you like, whatever colors you like, and even with the wallpaper, like I said, you can choose whatever wallpaper you like. And then I have also these leaves that I might use towards the end, but I'm gonna set up and glue these, and then I'll show you guys. Also, I forgot to mention, on the front of these letters, you do have these little hooks, because that's where you initially would hang the letter from, right here. But since I'm gonna be flipping it over and it's gonna face this way, I'm gonna try to cover the little loop with the vine when I come up with it. And then in the back, that's what I'm gonna add later. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do to be able to hang this on my wall. The good thing about these project guys is, I mean, it is your own project, your own DIY, and you can make it look as pretty as you want, and you can add as many flowers as you want. So I finished my letter, and this is the first letter, and this is the letter A that I'm going to use. It looks so pretty. I added the flowers, and I don't know if the camera does it justice, but in person it looks so cute because it is like 3D. And so when I hang it up on the wall, it's gonna look amazing. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did for this letter, I'm gonna do for all of my letters. I was actually thinking about adding these little candle lights in the inside as well, depending on how high I hang them on the wall, but that gives it a little bit of elegance and it's gonna look even better. So yeah, that's another thing you can consider, especially if you're not putting them high on the wall or you're just setting a letter, maybe just the initial for someone and they're just putting it on a tabletop. You can add the little candle lights and it's gonna look really, really nice. I'm gonna continue working on this, guys, and of course I'm not gonna have you guys sit through every single letter, but I just wanted to do one with you guys so you guys can see the process. But now I'm gonna work on each letter individually, and I'm going to do the same as I did for the letter A to all the letters in my last name, and I will also show you guys when I'm done how everything looks. Okay guys, so I finished my letter A, and I just realized that with the letters R, G, and S of Vargas, I'm not going to be able to do the same thing because when I go to turn it facing this way, where I would put the flowers in here, it's going to be backwards. So it's just not going to look right. So I decided to just put the wallpaper on the front side of it, and so these are going to be flat. I think it actually looks cute still, and I'm still going to add the flowers to the outside and see if it blends in. But yeah, I didn't think of that until I got into the project. I can't do it for the letter R, for the letter G, because if I flip the letter G, it's gonna look this way. And if I try to do it like this, it would look like a C. So I would have to do it for the G, the R, and the S. I'm going to have to, even the S, it'll look like a 2 if I do it the other way. So for these letters, I'm just gonna go ahead and put the wallpaper on the front. Which kind of sucks because I was looking forward into having all the flowers inside of the letters, but it's okay. I'm gonna see how it looks. If I don't like it, like I said, this is a DIY. You can always figure something else out, but plan B now is to just decorate them, the letters that I can't flip over. I'm just gonna continue to decorate them and see how they turn out. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys before I move forward and finish the rest of my letters, because I just figured that out. And that's what I like about DIYs. You know, you start doing them, sometimes it's not what you expect, but then you can improvise and you can change ideas, and as you go you can add to your ideas. But yeah, so there you guys go. And you can use these for any occasions or just to decorate your house. So it turned out really pretty at the end. I'm just gonna take off all this extra glue that's hanging around and clean them up. But yeah, so this is how the S turned out. Hey guys, so it's late at night. I ended up finishing my project. So this was the end result. And I'll show you guys how it looks on the wall when I hang it up. So in those videos that I just showed you guys, I told you guys that I would let you guys see how it turned out on my wall. In order to hang my letters today, I will be using this Command brand. It's a 12 pack of picture hanging strips, and these, I've never used them before. I wanted to try them today. They carry up to 12 pounds. My letters do not weigh more than that, so I think they should hold on fine with these, and I'm just gonna check them out. I'll let you guys know how those worked, and if not, I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to hang them, but this should work. So I'm gonna go ahead and go hang up all these letters, and I want to show you guys that also and see what you guys think. Hey guys, so I just finished hanging my letters, but I'm just waiting a little while because I'm waiting for it to get dark, for the sun to set, because I do want to show you guys my project. I decided to put the little candle lights inside of the each letter. I just put one in each, and I want to show you guys how that looks when it's a little bit darker outside, so you can see what I'm talking about when I mean that it gives it that little touch of elegance. During the day, I'm not going to be able to turn them on. Obviously, you're not going to be able to tell, but in the evenings, or if we're having, since I am at the dining table, and if we're having dinner, I can turn that on, and I think it's going to look really nice. So I wanted to make sure I didn't leave that out. I ended up using these LED tea light candles. I just wanted to remind you guys that if you guys are using these letters for a specific person, like for an initial, just to decorate for someone, just remember that if you have letters like G and like the R, and even I don't think the Z will work out either, but it depends when you flip the letter. If it's still like letter H, it's going to be fine. The letter A was fine, the letter V, because if you flip these letters, sometimes they'll be backwards and there's no way of flipping them so that you're able to put the flowers inside. But in my case, you guys saw, I ended up putting them on the outside, and it looks really pretty. And right now I'm going to show you guys, you can't really tell. I like that. But yeah, so here are the letters. Hey guys, so this is in the daylight. It's really hard to get the whole picture, or to picture it inside, because the wall is so long, and in my frame it doesn't fit the way I would like it to display it. But here it is. It looks so pretty in the daylight. I ordered some furniture that's gonna go right here underneath the letters, so it's gonna look even prettier. But for now, that's how it's looking in the daylight, and we'll see how it looks right now when it gets a little bit darker outside. I'm not even sure if this video gives these letters justice, but in person they are breathtaking, and I am so happy with my project and all of the ideas that I came up with for this. As you guys can see, a little creativity goes a long way. I love how everything turned out. I love how our last name is displayed. When you walk into our house, you turn to your right, and the first thing you will see is our last name up on the wall. And not only that, but it's very bold, it's very beautiful with flowers, very decorative, and very colorful. You can also do a similar project, and you can try to find the letters maybe a little bit smaller, or maybe wait till they're on sale to save. Yeah, that's what I would probably use them for. I would decorate a birthday party, I would decorate a nursery, I would decorate a room, I would put them out in my living room, dining room, just about anywhere. If you pick the right color of flowers, or the colors that are pleasing to you, it would look great. Let me know what you guys think about my DIY project. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys go and subscribe and comment down below so I can make similar videos. So yeah, but thank you for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end my vlog here, and like I said, I really hope that you guys enjoy this DIY, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios, amigos.